very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society.
You're in violation of secure communication procedures, Commodore.
So we just went ahead and fixed the glitch.
There is no America. There is no democracy.
Our fifth objective, a new world order.
There are no nations. There are no peoples. There are no Russians. There are no Arabs. There are no third worlds. There is no West.
Right-wing conspiracy.
What do you call it when the assassins accuse the assassin?
A new world order.
Thank you for plugging in to the Stones Unturned podcast.
Well, just a second there, Professor. We fixed the glitch.
I'm your host, Professor Thomas Henry Horan.
He reads everything.
Hello there, you lucky devils. So tonight I'm trying out a couple of new ideas. I got the camera turned around so that when I'm looking at this monitor, it looks like I'm looking at this monitor, right? So it's a little less distracting than if I'm always looking off camera, right? Is that better? Does that satisfy some of your more refined sensibilities out there? I've read your notes. There's nobody here. That's okay. The second thing I'm going to try is I'm going to leave. Hi, Anthony. I'm going to go jump on the other YouTube real quick, Anthony, and see who's watching there. This will be the trickiest part of this, but... So what's going to happen is this pregame is live. And then on the premium site, the episode will live premiere. It's pre-recorded. I recorded it because it's kind of long and complicated. And we'll watch it together on YouTube. You won't see it on YouTube. You have to be a premium subscriber. But I'll keep the YouTube going so we can chat. And then later tonight, the search inside the video version will be uploaded. Hi, Affectionate Fly. Welcome. Hi, Creepy Crawl. So I don't know if you caught all that. So it's 6 o'clock on the premium. If you haven't signed up yet, click the links in the description of this video. And then I got this going on, so I got to get, it really exaggerates, nobody's, well, at least you know I'm not a sociopath, but it really exaggerates. See, this is not so bad like this. So maybe if I look just a little bit weirder and crazier, we'll get more viewers. So to get more viewers, I'm going to try this tonight. We'll keep the YouTube pregame going, but you won't see the episode. All you'll see is me watching the episode on my phone. And those of you premium subscribers, we can chat. And I don't know if I'll sit around for the whole episode. It's almost 2 hours. We'll see how that works. So that way... Give me a second. That way, no matter what happens on my end, you'll see the new premium episode. It'll live stream, and you guys can chat on there. And I'm going to get logged in there pretty quick. You can see that, but you won't see anything now. It'll live premiere at 6 o'clock on the premium site. 6 viewers, that's not bad. I get logged into both of these at the same time or not? I think so. What are these? Yeah, Kurt Cobain's autopsy report has been leaked. Has anybody seen it? Anybody look into it yet? Maybe we'll take a quick look at the news. So I recorded a double episode, right, to make up for the 2 weekends I was sick, like you people care. So we're all caught up as far as I'm concerned, as long as Sunday's episode goes off on time. This is a big double episode taking a look at Slade Sohmer's immediate circle of associates. Most of them. We'll do the rest of them next week. That's how big this episode is. So I'll keep the YouTube live stream going at least for a while so we can chat and I can talk and we'll watch the episode, but you'll have to be subscribed to the premium site. Click the links in the description of this video. And I uploaded it to the premium YouTube, the members only YouTube, and I'll make it public at 6 o'clock so people can watch it if you want to subscribe to that instead. You can just, it's already uploaded there. So it's not technically live. It's a live premiere, which I always wanted to do and want to do a lot more of, I think. I can do a lot more evening episodes that way, I think. That's one excuse. But I want to start putting out episodes that are a little more polished and a little better edited to make better sense. Because we're getting to that point in this. We're finally climbing out of the rabbit hole and reporting our findings, which are stupendous. Stupendous. Just watching the 2007 Zodiac documentary. Yeah, that's a cautionary tale about people's 50-year-old memories, for sure. But there's some people on there who say some interesting things. What's funny is Hal Snook would not sit down for one of those interviews. David Fincher talked about that. Hal Snook consulted on the film extensively, but would not sit down for an interview. This is the Zodiac speaking or whatever. Is that the one you're watching? Hi, Medley. Let's look at some news. I can't play these video clips. You can't hear the audio. Chinese father and mistress executed after throwing toddlers out of high-rise apartment window. See, that's how the Chinese are going to win you people over, with the death penalty. This clip is amazing. Get on my Facebook and watch it. This is Jim Varney. Remember Ernest? He's playing the dulcimer on Chevy Chase's late-night TV talk show. That's how rare this clip is. I love Ernest. He's passed, God rest his soul. I loved Ernest. Those movies are hilarious, and they're G-rated. He did these public service ads for California Pacific Gas and Electric or whatever that were hilarious. That's how he got famous. This whole shtick about, hey, Vern, the light comes on and he's woke you up in bed. Hey, Vern, have you heard about this? And they made a whole character out of it. Well, he was a whole character. I loved him. You can't see any of this. Let's see. Put this over here. How's that? Tim Tebow, Jacksonville child sex trafficker and producer of videos of child sex abuse sentenced to 55 years. That's not Tim Tebow wasn't arrested. He's a big player in this fight. I'll give him that. Instead of being like Colin Kaepernick, oh, I could have been a contender. He moved on with his life and is doing something else. Something useful. It's a good video. The Democratic Party's done in Chicago, and that's a fact. They're really up in arms over this whole illegal immigrant flood. This whole crisis. The whole border crisis. The black people are really up because they're flooding Chicago and these places. They're displacing black people. See, those people will be counted on the census. all these residents Illinois lost. We've lost 3 seats in Congress. That's 3 votes in the Electoral College. Those moved to other states. So they're flooding Illinois, especially Chicago, with these illegal immigrants, so they'll be counted in the census. Whether they vote or not, and of course they want to let them vote. Yeah, these Germany and France farmers' protests are still going on. No abatement. No abatement? No abation? This might be a clue. That email address, hero121@mail.com. I found one reference to Hero 121. This is a rare, very high quality fountain pen that was manufactured in China in the early 1980s. This is for sale on Proto Pens. They don't make these anymore. Sold for $149.99. Year of production, early 80s. I don't know if that's a clue or not. Oh, it's in Israel, Gaza stuff. You know, the Quran, these imams issue instructions in Taliban-type areas how to beat your wife. How to do it properly. Trans teen planned mass shooting at school. Harvard Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion chief accused of 40 counts of plagiarism, including lifting from her own husband. Another one of those, we have Metallica at home videos. This was a guy playing Metallica on a potato flute. It's hilarious. This is a pretty cool video. This guy took tape, analog audio tape, and learned how to scratch with it. It's great. You should watch it. It's real short, but it's just really cool how he learned to do this. Oh, and this guy, you don't need sound for this. This guy comes home drunk and destroys the... Watch this guy. Watch this guy. Watch this guy. Breeze the refrigerator down on himself. I love videos of idiots. This is cute. I don't think I'll get a copyright complaint for this one. This is a cute one. Oh, the video of this guy juggling? You seen this? Juggling the tennis rackets, and then he gets it going like this, and then he gets the thing with the pillow. And he's so deadpan. Look at this. This guy raises a good point. Ever since we've outlawed bullying, school shootings have gone through the roof. John Cusack says Democratic elite sold out the working class for decades. Oh, yeah. All 3 of these women, they knew each other from prep school or whatever. Let me play this without the audio. Angela Merkel, Susan May, and the president of Ukraine? Not president of Ukraine. That is amazing. Gobaskite from... I couldn't tell you. I cannot tell you. But anyway, that is interesting. Snoop Dogg praises Donald Trump. Here's my crazy conspiracy theory about Trump and this E. Jean Carroll broad. Here's my crazy conspiracy theory about that. This is the kind of stupid publicity stunt that Putin would pull. He supposedly follows this broad into the dressing rooms at some Fifth Avenue, Saks Fifth Avenue or something, and 3 minutes he rapes her in the changing room, supposedly. This is what this whole case is about. I remember in civil court, the rules of evidence are nothing compared to criminal court. This is almost like humble bragging, isn't it? Isn't this almost like humble bragging? That's my crazy conspiracy theory. Which one was your mom's favorite character, Medley? This is pretty interesting. On the left, you have an iguana god from Ecuador, and on the right, you have a hawk god from Mesopotamia, but they're almost exactly the same figure in exactly the same pose. Have you seen this? Distance between both, 8 miles. I think they meant 8,000 miles. But it's more than 8,000 miles unless it goes through the earth. Ecuador is not 8 miles from Mesopotamia. But that is an amazing coincidence in artwork, right? Sacred artwork right there. They're even both carrying purses. Look at that. They're dressed in feathers. They have wings that are almost identical. That's actually pretty identical. But they're pretty sure the figure on the left is an iguana. Archaeologists are. The Merkel photo is an old hoax. Oh, Ernest? Yeah. I love Ernest. I love Ernest. Yeah, this is an astounding coincidence right here. Unless maybe they're both from the same place, but I don't remember the Mesopotamians doing anything in silver. So anyway, well, I fell for the Merkel boner. This was an interesting story. The reason you see those illegal immigrants coming over the border with little backpacks is because their luggage is being shipped over the border separately on special trucks that aren't searched by customs or anybody. Obviously, look at them. Remember that episode of Ren and Stimpy where Stimpy makes a cartoon and he slices up a log to make animation cells? Look at this. That's one sharp chisel. That's a smooth operation of the chisel. But remember he slices that log with a butter knife? That's one of the funniest. Hold on, what did I do here? 5:45. So this is Call-in show? I'm working on it. Oh, so they knew it was 8,000? Okay. John Crickfalusi? Well, he does, apparently, something wrong with John Crickfalusi. Brilliant show, though. The FBI targeting Catholics. Remember, there's that memo, there's that email in the Podesta emails talking about this plan to infiltrate the Catholic Church and indoctrinate it with all this lefty propaganda all the way back in the 90s, remember? That's one of those Podesta emails. And here, at least this guy, whoever this guy is calling out the director of the FBI about other documents coming to light about the FBI targeting the Catholic Church. Biden administration slams the political targeting of the Venezuela opposition leader, banned from running for president. You can't make this up. There's conflict of interest between the judge and the lawyer. You know who paid for both the criminal and civil proceedings against Trump in the E. Jean Carroll case, right? You saw who bankrolled the whole thing, right? Big Biden donor. This is good. This is Buddy Epson, Dean Martin, Lee J. Cobb, and Charles Nelson Riley, and Jackie Vernon all tap dancing together. Have you ever seen this? Those old stars got to be stars, for a reason. You can find videos on YouTube of Buddy Epson doing his rope dance. It's incredible. You know those cartoons where the cartoon characters all just ropey and everything, and then their feet runs off without them, and then they catch up like those old Coyote cartoons in those. Have you seen those? You know where they got the idea? They stole it from Buddy Epson. There's videos of Buddy Epson in Broadway musicals doing his rope dance. And it's same thing. His feet take off without him and he catches up. You think he was skinny on the Beverly Hillbillies. He was an amazing dancer, very unique. Yeah, Lee J. Cobb. I just thought that was wild. 547. Yeah, about dog petting reduces stress. I'll try playing the audio in this one. We'll see what happens.
I pet my dog. You see, petting the dog is one of the most relaxing things you can possibly do. It releases a hormone called oxytocin, which reduces stress.
Vegan restaurants start serving meat in order to stay open. Here's Politico actually talking about seeing viral pork TikToks. It's a government-backed group pushing meat on Gen Z. Oh, I see. When I do it, it's public service. When you do it, it's government propaganda. Whole bunch of convicted murderers and child sex predators nabbed at the border or after captured trying to in the U.S. illegally. But they're not screening 90% of them at all. Starsky settles down. Have you seen this? Reid Hoffman bankrolled the whole E. Jean Carroll brouhaha. The whole thing. And he's bankrolling Nikki Haley's campaign. Former Abercrombie & Fitch CEO accused of running a sex trafficking organization, but it was boys, not girls, right? I think his was all boys. The Newburgh Four their convictions have been overturned. Who were the Newburgh Four? A judge eviscerated the government for inventing a terror plot, declaring that the real lead conspirator was the United States. Over the summer, a federal judge in Manhattan granted compassionate release for 3 of the 4 men convicted of the Newburgh Four terrorism case. In 2008, paid FBI informant Shahad Hussein met James Cromedy in the parking lot of a mosque in Newburgh, New York, a town with a high poverty rate and large Muslim community. Yeah, just exactly like January 6th. A completely false flag terrorism operation so they could give themselves credit for nabbing terrorists. An orphanage founder in Haiti who faced past accusations of abusing boys in his care is facing criminal charges in the U.S. after an investigation revealed that he traveled to the Caribbean country to sexually abuse minors. Ronnie Jules, I've heard of her. Hi, Sea Pines. Hi, Shane. 5:51 p.m. And in this trial, let's face it, I would have paid how much money for a ticket to this trial? Because in this corner, we got batshit crazy. You know who this broad is, right? She invented crazy. You can't believe anything she says about anything. She's nuts. Maybe this is true. This is the most unbelievable story I've ever heard, by the way. But you know, Trump has this image problem. People think of him as being kind of sissy. Downright a little bit sissy. People make fun of him. This is the kind of rumor that Putin would put out about himself. Oh, I go around raping women in Macy's department store. Hell, that's how macho I am. I wouldn't put it past him. Because the criminal trial went nowhere. Just like Hazy Blasey Ford. Not one person in her family, not one person she went to school with backed up her story. It was only her in-laws who backed up her story. I don't remember what year it was. I don't remember what city it was. Well, thanks, Dickie Marks. But Tin Man was there. Cowardly Lion was there. You've been sending all them hieroglyphs to. Yeah, here's another Michelle Obama conspiracy video. None of these are from white people. They're all from black people. New Jersey sheriff dies in apparent suicide in restaurant 1 week after layoffs and officers were charged in jail beating. Yeah, this song about Werner von Braun by Tom Lehrer. I can't play that. I will get another copyright brouhaha. Two people connected to the TV show Cheer. Indicted, convicted, child pornography charges. Processed church yearbook photos, newspaper articles. I've heard of her. I've heard it's interesting. I just don't have time. I'll try to find time. I'll try to check her out. Maybe tonight. Top Harvard cancer researchers at the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute accused of scientific fraud. January 6th, committee deleted more than 100 files days before the Republicans took over the committee. Sexual abuse trial of former Pope Valley school worker begins Monday. This is Pope Valley. That's right north of Lake Berryessa. Mom whose daughter was allegedly raped and killed by migrant MS-13 members sues Department of Homeland Security for $100 million. Oh, here's the guy saying the passwords for the nuclear missiles were just a string of zeros. 8 zeros. I know this. My brother said, he never said what the password, the launch code was, but he said it was stupid. It was stupid. And he constantly bitched about security on missile bases. Constantly. He said there was no security on fucking ICBM bases. Security was a joke. And that included the launch codes. This guy talks to this gal. We don't need audio for this. Watch this video. This guy talking to this pretty girl and see what his wife does. Slug watch. Oh, one more time. Wait for it. You got to watch him disappear in the background. Now watch it in the background. Goes back to his wife. Pow! He slugged him. That was a Lucy Van Pelt slug. Nancy Pelosi, her option calls on NVIDIA have made her nearly $500,000 in 2 months. Yeah, you know about Fani Willis, the special prosecutor, is her boy toy. Okay, I think we've been... Yeah, if your boss doesn't notice you missing, the Secretary of Defense is missing for 4 days during wartime and nobody missed him, you might just be a diversity hire. Okay, we're getting close to showtime. Biden appointed John Podesta as net zero czar. That's right. John Podesta is right back in the government. Hi, channel. So if you're not subscribed, get subscribed. David Soul just died. Oh. Cement Pond. Okay, let me get logged into my premium site and we'll see if the stream takes off on time like it's supposed to. Then we'll sit here and watch. You won't be able to see it on YouTube, but you'll be able to chat. I don't know how long I'll stay on here, but... This might become a thing. No, that's not it. Hold on. That wasn't even it. Okay, it's 6 o'clock. I'm tapping on it. I'll show you what I'm doing. So I've got it up here. Brought it up. Maybe I need to refresh my browser. Looks like it's playing. Looks like it's playing. Looks like it's playing. Something's playing. No audio. Am I muted? I am muted. Okay, it's playing. It's playing. Can you guys see it? You won't see it on YouTube. You only get... Hi, William79. No sea pines. No sea pines. You have to click the link in the description of this video and get signed up to that premium website. Then there's a video that shows you how to navigate the site. It's a tiny bit complicated. No, subscription to YouTube gets you alerts to things like this. Free episodes. If you subscribe to the premium YouTube, thanks for reminding me, what I need to do is I need to make that episode, I need to release that episode. So it's pre-recorded. It's live premiering on my website now. Let me content, videos, members only, publish. Okay. Yeah, so if you subscribe to the premium YouTube membership, now you can watch it. You can hit play. It should pop up. You should have a notification or whatever. But if you subscribe to the premium site, the same price, $9.99 a month, you also get access to more discussion boards, and you can watch these episodes with search inside the video. Tonight's episode will be available later tonight or first thing in the morning to do that. So there's a live premiere going on the premium site right now. So maybe this will sell a few more memberships. So I'm still doing the pregame. You guys can still see me pregaming. What do you mean YouTube premium site the same as regular YouTube premium site? Don't you have any idea what's been going on for the past 2 or 3 years? Look at the description of this YouTube video that you're watching right now. There is a link, thomashenryhorn.com. Click it. Subscribe to that site. You don't have to do it right this second. You can catch this episode later. I might start, I've got it, there's an embedded player for the premium live streams. You notice you haven't seen any real substantive episodes lately, right? Do you have any idea? Do you know what planet you're on? If that's too complicated, you can subscribe to the members only of this YouTube that you're watching. Right? You're watching the YouTube channel. You can subscribe to that. I don't always live stream to that one, but sometimes I have to edit the episodes and upload them. But you get more goodies if you subscribe to the premium site. But it is a little more complicated. There's no doubt about it. It's a little more complicated. And when more people, if it's easier for you guys to subscribe to but there'll be a few episodes that are just too ticklish even for the premium YouTube site. You get all the advantages if you subscribe to thomashenryhorn.com. All the advantages, discounts on classes, all kinds of things, books, everything. But it's more complicated. I understand that. It's complicated for me to maintain. Okay? Yeah, if you've paid for a subscription to the premium site, you can watch tonight's episode right now. I'm just staying on YouTube while it plays. It's a live premiere. Because people say they like to get together. I'm just trying that out to see what happens. If I stay on YouTube for a while and explain like I just did for the umpteenth time, maybe we'll get some more signups. I'd like to get about 50 more paying subscribers. But if it's complicated. It's complicated. I understand that. You can pay for members only on this YouTube channel that you're watching, but some episodes will still be too ticklish. Does that make sense? So who knows? I don't know how much longer I'll be on YouTube doing this because my sinuses, my voice. But I got the double episode done today, so I'm pretty much caught up on what I owe you guys. And you guys really want to see this episode. And then Sunday's episode, it might be Monday. That one's really going to put the cherry on top of the cake. But I thought this might be an interesting thing to do to attract more members. Keep the chat going on YouTube. And people can watch the premium episode. I think people are just watching the premium episode. Maybe I'll just let you... So technologically this worked. I'm happy with that. I'm going to get off here and get some supper. Enjoy the episode. If you missed the live stream of tonight's premium episode, check back in a couple hours. It should be uploaded in a new blog post. Or if you want to pay for the premium YouTube instead, the members only, I've got one of those started if that's what you want to do. It's the same price, $9.99 a month. You just don't get as many goodies with that. But it is a lot simpler. It's totally up to you guys. I have no preference. I make the same profit either way, so either way suits me fine, okay? One nice thing is that as the years go by and I start doing more broader audience type shows, it's easier for people to tip me on YouTube, but that won't necessarily be, that's going to be more like my, I don't know what I'm going to call the show yet, but it's going to be kind of like my, my cross between Paul Harvey and Dr. Gene Scott, the professor, but that's going to be, that'll come along. Is that complicated enough? But it looks like the video quality is really high. I think. That looks great. And if there's any streaming problems on my end, it doesn't interrupt. When you guys like to get together and you like to chat, the live premieres will play straight through and you guys will be able to chat and it doesn't matter what happens on my end. We'll see who's here. See a lot of people. I can't read that name because somebody got real cute. Oh, that's Sticky Marks. Hi, Sticky Marks. Spartan. There's Channel. There's Miss Sunshine. Hi, John Toad. Hi, Creepy Crawl. Hi, Anonymous. Hi, Nom Nom Nom. 5-minute chat. Good crowd. Trying to find... Drink a Guinness. Creepy Crawl. John Toad. Hi, guys. There's going to be a whole lot more coming. Then when this little series wraps up, next couple of weeks, Willis Morgan's going to come on. Melinda Kula's going to come on. That's going to blow your mind. Plus what I found out to show her is going to blow your minds. And it's just really going to take off from here on. This is the end. This is the this is the peak of the what we've been doing the last 5 years, the background to show you when I say this is connected to that, you know that I can prove that, and everybody else can see that I can prove it. Well, now we're finally getting out of the sandbox and getting into real episodes of the Stones Unturned podcast. Okay? So you might want to subscribe to those. And now that my voice is cleared back up, I'll try to do some more free live streams talking about new stuff like that. Okay? So I think I'm going to let you guys enjoy the episode. Thank you so much. Mwah. And I'll see you real soon. Okay? Good night. God bless. Spay and neuter your cannibals. I finally got spay and neuter your cannibals, damn ya.